Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a really fast reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates to your story, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. And if you are interested in a personal reading, send me a text, 971-354-9504. All right, my beautifuls. Hi, Leo. I gotta say, I when I went into your meditation, I started feeling really anxious and like really nervous, kind of like things just kind of shift all of a sudden. Maybe it's for you. There's just a little bit of an energy of nervousness, but you're fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I feel like there's a little bit of doubt on yourself. Easy does it. That's the card that came out. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing, Leo, because I can tell that there's a little bit of an energy of like, I gotta rush for it. I gotta rush for it. It's not happening. It's not happening. What's happening? What the fuck? Like it's a really nervous energy and feeling like something is just not gonna come through. It's gonna come through. I promise. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So some of you might be working on that. I also feel like some of you might be feeling the energy of the collective. The collective is a little bit on edge right now, just in general, everything that's going on. Everybody's on edge. So just give yourself some time, Leo. I also feel like a spiritual bath wouldn't be bad for you. Like it'd be really good for you to kind of just sit in water and just like cleanse yourself and breathe a little bit and just also, but make sure you light a candle and you put it nearby because you are the element of fire. So, I mean, depending on your chart, right? If you have more water, if you have more of this, then try to go with what your chart says. But if you have more fire, then make sure you put the candles around so that you don't feel so so that the fire can give you energy so that you don't feel like soggy afterwards. Like your energy doesn't feel like a little bit heavy. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. I understand sometimes I don't know where everybody is, but sometimes it's fucking cold, especially right now. But you have to go outside and ground your energy regardless. Spend some time in the sun. You need light. Like Leo, you are the sun. And so you need the power of the sun. You need that to light you. Even if there's clouds, go outside and take it in for like 10, 20 minutes. Or take yourself on a walk. You need to do something. Don't let yourself get lost. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered, because there is a part of you that's feeling like nobody's going to come and save me. I have to save myself. The thing is, you're right. Nobody is going to come and save you, but that doesn't mean that things are not going to be put in your way so that you can succeed the way that it has been for you your entire life, Leo. It's very easy to get nervous and get scared now, but I want you to go back on moments in your life where you felt like shit was just not going to get better. You felt like that was going to be the last month you were going to be able to come up with that rent. You felt like that was going to be the last month you were going to be able to like be okay. You just, things that kept catching up to you. You got this. You got this. I understand that it's frustrating and it's hard, and like especially I think I told Capricorn, like if you're going to play the energy of the provider, then get up every day and be happy to provide. Was it Capricorn or Cancer? I don't know, one of them. Get up every day and be happy to provide. Don't let your own, ask yourself, okay, what do I really want to do and what would make you happy? If you're doing what doesn't make you happy, then that's your answer. Like, why am I not happy? Because you're doing a bunch of stuff that makes you miserable, and you're accepting a bunch of energy from a bunch of people that makes you miserable. I also feel like you're trying to hold yourself. I don't know, Leo, you have this thing about doing for people what you feel like. Okay, Leo, you don't like doing shit for people, but at the same time, I'm picking up on an energy where you're feeling like, oh, well, they can't get it themselves, so I'm just going to help them because why not? The thing is that we take away, when we do that, sometimes we can take somebody's ability to learn away, and that's not fair either. You know, somebody is entitled to learn their lessons and to grow from them. Yes, you can do it, but if you do everything for your kids all the time, Leo, nobody knows that better than you, especially as a parent. Right? Lions teach their kids by allowing them to do almost everything by themselves. But then they teach when they see that they that they struggle with it. But it comes with like mostly learning like how to be independent, how to be on your own, right? How to not be on your own, obviously, but how to be a little bit independent. I feel like for some of you, you're struggling a lot, and you're also judging yourself the same way that we have to do that for our kids. It's the same way that happens to us. Don't think that you're exempt. Like, for some reason, when we become adults, we start to think that we should just be able to understand everything and be able to just like get every. That's not the way that it works. Our minds are still very primitive, and adults are really not that much different from the way that kids think. It's really not like there isn't that much of a difference. And sometimes kids are smarter. Like, I've seen it. I'm not saying smarter in the book, like in book smart type of way. I mean, just in general, they know what should be done. And you don't want to take anybody's ability to do that for themselves. Even if they make mistakes bring success. Yeah, look, success is coming. Easy does it, Leo. It is coming. There's a part of you that's like, shit, slow down. What the fuck is going on? I don't feel comfortable. This doesn't make me feel good. And the universe is like, just keep following us. Just keep following us. And you're like, but are you sure I didn't miss anything? Are you sure I shouldn't go back and get somebody? Are you sure? Because back there, I was comfortable. I don't want to stay here. Leo, you're meant to move into a new phase of your life. And it's going to be a little bit hard. It's kind of like the way that I'm getting the easy does it is, you know how I'm like a little bitch when it comes to getting my blood drawn. I don't like it. I don't like it. And like, it reminds me of like, you know, when you have to breathe because you know you're about to feel something that's gonna like kind of hurt you, so you're trying to like look away so that you don't feel it, but then when they put it in, or when you do something, like you kind of like pull back a little bit. That's kind of what I'm getting. You're freaking out a little bit, but just breathe. Just breathe. It's for your own good. This needs to happen. It really is for your own good. Tell me more. The Ten of Wands. See, that's how you're seeing. I also feel like you're suppressing a lot of energy. Leo, you need to express it. And the thing is, a lot of people like get a mistake that we have to express it a certain way or to specific people, or I don't know. But no, none of that. We don't have to do any of that. Like, the way that you express your energy, you don't even have to express it to that person. You just need to let it out. You can even picture it just like leaving your body like smoke. And that works sometimes. You can picture it, but you have to set the intention that that's exactly what you're doing. Because if you're just sitting there picturing yourself like, and the energy of smoke leaving the body, it's not going to do anything. You have to set the intention that that's what you're doing. And go into the energy with like only that in mind. That's the fastest way to manifest anything in our body, is with our mind. For some of you, Leos, maybe you've been single for a while and there's a relationship that you've been thinking about maybe going back to. I think the universe is saying, like, I know it's because you were comfortable and that felt like really good. It felt really good at the time, but that's not who you are anymore. You're a completely different person. So these people coming in and invading your space, it just doesn't, it's not good anymore. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Remember to stay focused and stay in the now, Leo, because it's going to be very easy in the next couple of weeks. I've been giving everybody that advice, like stay in the now. It's going to be very easy for us to get lost in the future and lost in our anxiety if we keep trying to focus on what, like, the direction that we could potentially be going that could hurt us. Like, we don't need to be looking so far ahead, right? We need to stay present, because your present moment is what's going to create the next one. But remember that we live in a world where the law of cause and effect is very real, and not everything that's around you. Also, there's so many moments that happen around you that don't have anything to do with you, but we make them personal because they happened in our personal, our personal lens, our personal awareness, our personal, all of that. So we make it personal and we take it a little too far. And I feel like if you allow yourself to breathe and give yourself and take it moment to moment instead of trying to take on your entire future all at once, Leo, it would be so much easier, because there's a part of you that's even trying to make a whole relationship with someone in your mind right now. How could you not freak out? If you are in a relationship, you're meant to have a lot of success in this connection, but you're trying to, it's just too heavy. You're trying to carry it all at once. It's too heavy for you. Even for you, Leo, the strongest one, it's too heavy. Can you believe it? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, my pen got stuck. Okay, tell me about Mother Earth. Yeah, you see, okay, so you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Some of you might be pushing off your duty or what you're meant to do. Some of you are activists. Some of you have been or are meant to spread some type of awareness when it comes to the planet. Some of you maybe just need to share your story so that other people can hear you and learn from you and grow from you. Some of you are teachers and healers, and it feels like it's time for you to step up to that role that you're meant to take, that you've been trying to put off for a while. You've been trying to stay in your own energy, maybe even asking yourself nobody's gonna, or who's gonna listen to me, or why should I put myself out there, or why should I, there's an energy of feeling like I don't want to be for other people. But it's not like that, Leo. I want you to say, I am myself. I am mine. I am mine, but you can borrow me from time to time. All right. I think I saw, where did I see that? Where did I see that? I think somebody gave me that picture, or gave me a picture of that. But it's, I am mine, but you can borrow me from time to time. Stop looking at it as you giving yourself over, or you having to, you don't have to do that. Give yourself space. Give yourself space to have fun. You need to have fun. You need to go out. Some of you need to go dance in the rain. Actually dance in the rain. Maybe you do need to just get in water. Tell me about the Three of Cups. With the Four of Wands. Wow, some of you are about to go into, if you're in a relationship, it's about to get a lot better. But if you're not, oh my God, this new relationship that's coming for you is going to be so much fun. So much fun. Some of you might actually meet this person. If you go out and you dance in the rain, you might meet this person there. If you go out and you do anything just where you have fun and you let yourself go. And I'm not talking about no bar. I'm not talking about no fucking club. I'm not talking about places where you're meeting people like that. I'm talking about somebody going somewhere where you can meet people with the same interest as you. Not to date yourself, right? You never want to date somebody that's like you, but sometimes that does help a little bit. Because I feel like you keep slowing down your own, you want to be in a relationship, Leo, but I feel like at the same time you're slowing yourself down from even going in the direction of a connection. There's a part of you that still has a little bit of a hard time trusting, and you don't want anybody to see you in an energy where you're not looking perfect. You have to get out of that. You're not perfect. Because there's an energy of you feeling so much guilt. For what, Leo? I feel like it's a guilt of not being able to carry everybody, or not being able to continue to hold the fort the way that you have been, or holding down the, yeah. How do they say that? Holding down the fort? Hold down the fort or some shit like that. And you take on so much responsibility, and when people are needing you now, it's frustrating. It's frustrating you. You're just, there's a part of you that is starting to go against your purpose and your own nature, because you're getting frustrated at how people are trying to use you. But you are the one that's also allowing it. Remind you, you're not a toy, Leo. Let people, you're not a toy. And you can't come in and just fix things for people when they have a problem. That's not, again, give people their opportunity to grow by themselves. Give people that chance, because there's There's a block here. All right. When it comes to relationships, I feel like there's a lot of guilt. There's something that's being postponed. It could be a conversation that you need to have with your partner. For if you are in a relationship, it could be that the two of you have gone through a very rocky situation recently, and now you're moving into an energy of, I understand what was blocking me. I understand what I was doing. I understand how I was fucking my own shit up and self-sabotaging myself. And now I want to fix it, and I don't want to do that anymore. So how could I fix it? Because you are full of guilt when it comes to it. Because you're realizing that you're the one that's slowing yourself down, that you're the one that's slowing down the relationship, or you're the one that's creating the problem that you're complaining about. Fucking hey, Leo, isn't that how it always goes? I can relate. I'm a Leo myself, so I can totally relate. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Aloneness, and that's what's been pushing you into your little hermit energy. So it's time for you to come back out into the world. It's a part of you. Maybe you haven't even been social in a long time. Leo, we need each other. We are not the type of person. We are not the sign that's alone. When a lion gets casted out, it's very rare that it can survive for too long, because it has a really hard time hunting by itself. A really, really hard time. And so it's not that we can't do it by ourselves. We can do it by ourselves if we really need to. But it comes out of necessity, not out of like the way that it's supposed to be. The way that it's supposed to be, Leo, when it comes to us, is we have our pride. We have our people that we take care of, right? Because lions don't let another lion. Like, if you're a part of their pride, nobody else fucks with you. Nobody does nothing. And that's exactly how it is for us. Like, if I'm with you, if you're with me, you got me. Like, if the world's against you, they're against me. And that's how every Leo always thinks, right? But you can be there. You can be there and you can help them fight. But that doesn't mean that you have to win their battle. You know what I mean? Be a supporter. Be a supporter. You can be there and lend a hand. But even if this is your partner, but you don't have to do everything for them, because that's just leaving them like deeper in their fucked up shit, and it's actually messing them up even more. It's doing the opposite of what you want to do. All right, I love you, Leo. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I hope that this helped, and if it did, let me know. I always love to know. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you later. Bye, my Leos.